Very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to another session of Mathematics for Economics. In this session, that I have taken the concept, that is topic, revenue functions. Dear students, in the previous sessions, that is in the session of second, third, and then fourth, that I have discussed elaborately of the cost functions, that how we are going to derive the cost functions with problems, with equations, and how we are going to solve, that we discussed in the previous sessions. The third and then fourth sessions are very much important session, because in that sessions that I have discussed problems only, okay, that how we are going to get the total cost, marginal cost, and then how we are going to find the average cost, and then total fixed cost, and then total variable cost. Here in this session that I am going to discuss the revenue functions, that how revenue functions will derive in manufacturing industries, and then how revenue functions appears in mathematics for economics, how it helpful to economic theory as well. Let's move on to the next slide. Revenue means the amount of money or sales proceeds which the producers gets by selling a commodity. In the previous sessions that we know that manufacturing of a quantity or a output, which will always depending upon the capital and then labor. Here, after manufacturing of those products, we have to sell those products in the market. By selling that commodity by the producer in the market, okay, that in turn we will get revenue. That revenue means the amount of money. So, hence TR equals F of Q. This is the first way of derive revenue function. That is, total revenue is always depending upon Q. That is, what amount of quantity, that is output, we produced, okay, in manufacturing industries, then only it is that we are going to consider the total revenue. That means TR is always equals to function of Q. That is, function means depending with Q. That is, Q is independent variable, TR is dependent variable here, where TR is total revenue, Q equals units of output sold. Then AR equals to TR divided by Q equals F of Q divided by Q. This is the second way of derive the revenue function. That is, AR equals to TR divided by Q. AR means average revenue is equals to total revenue divided by Q. Q is units of output sold by that producer. And also which is equals to AR equals F of Q divided by Q. That is, Q is depending upon to AR, which is always equals to the units of output, that what amount of the producer sold. And the third way of derive the revenue function is MR equals, that is marginal revenue function is MR, marginal revenue, equals D into TR divided by Q equals F of 1 into Q divided by Q. This is 1 means depending upon one additional unit of any factors of production, okay. That is F of 1, that is one additional unit of labor or one additional unit of the factors of production will increase the one additional unit of output that we discussed in the previous session, okay. That is, MR equals to F of 1 into Q divided by Q, okay. So, let us move on to the problems, okay, how which will derive with the help of the functions, okay, by using mathematical tools. Question number 1. A company has the following TR function, that is total revenue function, that is R equals to 24x minus 3x square. This is the equation. or this is the problem that we have to solve by finding what is the AR function, what is the MR function, and what level of output the TR of the company is maximum. This is the question. Dear students, these types of question may appear in the examination. Okay, it is possible. If that is so, okay, this is the solution that how you are going to solve this function. Okay, that is TR function, where solution is there are various varieties of types that I have incorporated. What type of that you must get easy through, you go through it. Solution is AR equals to TR divided by X equals to 24X minus 3X square divided by X, or which will equals to, that means AR equals to 24X divided by X minus X square divided by X, where AR equals to 24 minus 3X. So this is average revenue, that is 24 minus 3X is the average revenue. And then MR, in the second way of to derive this function is, that is MR equals to DTC divided by DX equals to 24 minus 6X. So this is how we are going to derive the MR, that is under this function. The function is, that is TR function is R equals to 24X minus 3X square. Find out AR function and then MR function with the output of TR of the company is maximum. So in the third way, that way in which to derive this function, to know the level of output at which revenue is maximum, we have to take the first derivative of the TR and equate it to 0 and solve for, to know the whether it is maximum, take the second derivative test. If the second derivative is negative, revenue is maximum. This is what I have taken. How? So R equals to 24 into 3X square. Then in the fourth way of to derive this function is MR equals to DTC divided by DX equals 24 minus 6X. That is, D means derivative of total cost divided by derivative of X factor is equals to 24 minus 6X. That is, in the top that I have written R equals to 24 minus 3X square, that is 3 3s are 6, okay, or 3 multiplied by 2 is 3 2s are 6, that we are going to get, okay. So equating is to 0 and solving for X is 24 minus 6X minus 0, that is 24 equals to 6X. Therefore, X equals to 24 divided by 6 equals 4, where MR equals, okay, D2R divided by DX square equals 24 minus 6X, where minus 6 is lesser than 0. This is very much interesting, okay. Minus 6 is lesser than 0. This is what the MR appears, okay. When we move on to the second problem, okay, if I am not incorporated this into the PPT because all the what do you call problems are there in the study material. I have taken only one example in the PPT because by making the what do you call typing in the PPT equation, it is tough for us. Making the copy paste is easier, but I am not going to do such types of things in the study material. That is why I kept there in the study material. Dear students, please follow the study material also while go through the PPTs. Okay. The second problem. A firm has the demand function D plus 60 minus 2P. Then find the average revenue function, the total revenue function and marginal revenue function. The demand function is D plus 60 minus 2P. Find out AR, D, TR and then MR. Then what is the solution? We have the demand function. We know that the demand function is D plus 60 minus 2P. Then we have to find out AR, TR and then MR. We have the demand function D equals 60 minus 2P. That is one way in which that we are going to derive. That is the equation number 1 expresses demand or quantity as a function of price, okay, by converting this as a new equation where price has to be expressed as a function of demand or quantity. In other words, the inverse of demand function is the AR or price function. Thus, we have D equals 60 equals 2P by rewriting this function 60 minus 2P equals D, where minus 2P equals minus 60 plus D. If you are going to take this D into left side, plus TP into the left side, it will converted as a minus 2P equals plus 60 will be putting into the right side, it will be considered as a minus 60 plus D, or you may call it as P equals 60 minus divided by 2, where P equals AR equals to 30, okay, that is 60 divided by 2, 30. So 32s are like that, you have to make it divide, okay, subtract that one by 2, 60 subtract by 2, it is, we are going to get 30 minus 0.5 Q. This is the second way of the formation or derive the demand function. The total revenue function is AR into Q, where TR equals to 30 minus 0.5 Q into Q. TR equals 30 Q minus 0.5 Q square, where this is the total revenue, and then the MR function is MR equals to DTR divided by DQ, where MR equals to D 30 Q minus 0.5 Q square whole divided by DQ. MR equals to 30 minus Q, where MR equals dx into 20x minus x square divided by 2. So, this is how we are going to get the MR, that is marginal revenue under that demand function. Let us move on to the another problem, okay, that is the number 3. If R equals to 20x minus x square divided by 2, find out AR and MR functions. Find MR when equals that is MR equals to 5. Find the actual revenue from the sale of 6th unit. This is very interesting problem that I have incorporated. Then solution is AR equals to TR divided by X equals 20x to the power of x square divided by 2 whole divided by x, where 2x divided by x equals minus x square minus 2x. This is the first way of to derive the function. And then second way is MR equals to MR divided by MR equals to DTR divided by DQ, where MR equals to dx into 20x minus x square minus 2, where MR equals to 20 minus x. Here the MR when x is 3, then MR equals to 20 minus 5, then MR is 15. That is when MR is 5, okay, that MR equals to 20 minus 5. So, minus 5 is nothing but marginal revenue is 15. This is the third way of in which that we are going to derive this function. And then fourth one is the actual revenue from the sale of 6th unit is TRN, that is up to so on n minus TRN minus 1, where 20 into 6 minus 6 whole square divided by 2 minus 20 into 5 minus 5 whole square divided by 2. Then 120, that is 20 into 6, 606, and then 2 6 are 12, okay, 120 minus 36 minus 2 or 36 divided by 2 minus 100 minus 25 divided by 2. Then we will get 120, same it is, we are going to incorporate that one, minus 36 divided by 2, that is 18, minus 100, 25 divided by 2, that is 12.5. 102 minus 87.5. So, that is the answer, and then we will get from minusing of 87.5 with 102, we will get 14.5. So, this is what the problems that we are incorporated. Let us move on to the next slide. that I have not solved the problems there. I have given questions to dear students, to you, to solve the problems in the revenue functions. The first question is that the demand function for a product is given by P equals 4000 minus 10x minus x square. Find out TR, AR, MR and the MR when x equals 5. This is the first question to solve in the classroom. And the second question is that P equals 8000 minus 20x minus x square. Find out TR, MR and AR. This is another question that to solve the this function. The third question is, if demand is 3P equals 105 minus x, find out average revenue and find out total revenue and find out marginal revenue, and then what is the minimum revenue that that company is going to incur. That is very much important. So this is also the method that I have incorporated there in the study material. Okay, you go through it, you will get it out that how you are going to solve the problem. So that is 3P equals to 105 minus x, find out AR, TR and then MR. What is the minimum, maximum revenue you have to find out. And then the last question that I have given to you people for exercise for the homework, okay. If the demand function is 3P plus 2x equals 27, find out TR, AR and MR. What is the maximum revenue that we have to be find out or solve the problem. So demand function is 3P plus 2x equals 27. The same problem that I have taken there in the study material, okay. I solved there, okay. According to that, dear students, please solve this demand function also to better for easy understanding of mathematics for economics. So these 4 questions that I have raised to solve in the home, okay. Dear students, I am here with requesting to solve this problem, okay. Come up with solution in a different manner by finding TR, MR and then AR, okay. So this is what that I have discussed in this revenue function, okay. So again, in the last slide that I have incorporated a reference, okay, that I have taken up all these problems with Chiang A.C., Alan RJD, Dr. S.N. Yogesh, Dr. Basil Hans and then Dr. Basil Hans and Dr. Prasanna, okay. All these peoples are wrote mathematics for economics for the help of the students. Dear students, please go through these references for more problems and then for more functions both in cost and then revenue, okay. With this I will stop here. I will come up with the last what do you call the topic that's on profit, okay, in the new session. With this, bye for now. Thank you very much.